All right, all right, all right. That's my Mr. Mean impression. Welcome to Mr. Hobbs's Gamerhood. Here we are. It's Monday Night Poker. We got 4-8 suited under the gun. Let's fold that malarkey. Oh, goodness, guys. Another week. I haven't got my schedule out. I'm slacking it to death. Looks like we would have hit second pair. Let's get the YouTube going. I'm just Hobbs. That's all I am today. Just Hobbs. Just Hobbs, y'all. See if anybody's chatting it up. Son of a biscuit. Big bets from Knuckles, but that's what he likes to do. Ooh, here we go. Little ace 3 suited in the big blind. Most people don't expect us to have much here. Let's see what Byron Raj wants to do. Give us some chips. So most of the time I would raise Byron Raj just for the fun of it. But I'm going to say, oh my goodness, we flopped the Tahooties. Look at that shit. Oh, we gotta fuck with Roger here now a little bit. Think about it. Oh, this might be even good for us. He might have an ace. God damn it, Roger. You're making it tough, even though we flopped a straight. Hey, Beast King 1980. What's up? We're about ready to see if we can take this guy for a big overbet on the river. Yeah, baby. Woo! Sorry, Raj. That was nice. Nothing like flopping the wheel in the big blind. That was sick. 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 Let's keep it going now, guys. Let's keep it going. Got a little ace 7 in the little bitty blind here. Looks like everybody and his brother is getting in here. I might as well too. All right, we got second pair with an ace. What happens? And we bomb in a little bit. That's not really even a bomb. That's barely a torpedo. All right. Wolfie for the cards is not bothered. There goes Jasper. What do you got to say, Fatty Stew? What's up, Beast King 1980? Got anything? What's happening, my brother? Hey, Kustash. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome to Monday Night Poker. All right, unless he's got a straight, which is possible, but it's still 2 cards of the straight. We got 2 pair. We're going to have to try and... we're trying to wheedle some chips out of him, but he didn't fall for it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen sometimes. That's the point, man. You want... Oh, that's exciting. The old Brian I. Is Mr. Mean making the game finally, or is it just you and did he get some other people? Green and yellow. So I have a pretty big show for us today. I got some stuff lined up. I got some new scenes to drop on y'all. We're going to talk about Lumberlands today, I think. That's good, man. Beast King 1980. Let me know how it goes. I still want to talk to you about that Dark Eye game that you were mentioning. I really like to play that, so we'll make that happen. Ooh, it looks like we got little small pocket pair of fives in. This is called the hijack, when you're one behind the button. So we're going to keep going with our normal little small raise. See what these guys think of that. Oakman, all right, we'll take it. We will take it. All right, I got a little queen 8 suited in the low jack. Both the hijack and the low jack are middle position when we're playing six-handed. We could call this. I mean, we really want, what do we want? A 9-10 jack, couple of queen 8. It's not great. We're just going to get out of here, I think. We're going to play tight, keep our lead. We got 21 people playing tonight. I feel really bad. The Low Fantasy Gaming campaign that I run on Sunday mornings, there was some kind of hiccup, and we didn't get to stream it. We didn't get to stream it, and I didn't record it. So I felt really funny about that, but I still wanted to play, and I couldn't get it figured out. So I thought I might try to do a recap on here about it if we get some people who are interested, because there won't be another way to see it. All you'll be able to do is get a recap until next week. Then we'll have Aaron's recap before the session, and that's it. It's lost. All the video and the play is lost. So nothing we can do about it. I got people sending me message up the yin yang. We got more viewers in here. Speak up, guys. This is as interactive as it gets. I also have a new project that I'm going to drop out to all you guys. New project coming up. We got the old Ace King. So we better raise it up. What do they call this? They call this geez, I can't even think about it. Karina at Travola. It's the... Oh, we got top pair. This is top pair, top kicker. So, Karina... I can't even think what it's called, guys. Anyway, it looks really good, but you don't always win with it. But, I mean, it's a top hand in poker, right? Top 5, top 6, maybe. Especially when a king is on the board. All right, we just hope he doesn't have a king-queen, and we're probably okay. But we're going to keep making him pay to see cards this time. I'm fine with taking it down right now. I don't want him to get some other crap in the big blind like 2-8 that he hit. You know, we don't want to have that happen, so we're going to get rid of him. All right, Queen 6. Which do you want to hear, the recap or the new project on the horizon? What do you guys want to hear about first? Of course, we're going to be interrupted constantly by the poker game because I got to focus on that. But other than that, we can... So this is the second time Roger is just completing. So one of these times I'm going to put the squeeze on. But I'm probably going to wait until I have a hand. Jasper. So I don't know if you guys remember, but a few weeks ago we went head-to-head with Jasper. Knocked him out. He's more than willing to do a C-bet on that board. Let's just fold. Byron Raj getting frisky with this 2266. All right, we will do the recap. When do you guys want to do that? Do you want to do that now? Do you want to do something else? What do you want to do first? Sorry, I'm also answering something here quick. Queen 3, that's a good fold there for us. All right, little 9-6 suited. $50. 9-6. Let's not play 3 gappers today, like unless they're like ace jack or something. But we may play that later if we need to. But as it is, I think we'll just chill out. Would have been nice though. Anyway. King 5. I don't think that's very good. Where are we at now? We are in the low jack again. We would have we'd have flopped 2 pair. That could have gotten ugly for them. Well, but some hearts showed up, so we would have had to stop anyway. There's nothing we can do about that. Get a pair of 8s. That was it. We would have kicked his ace. Ace 4. Nah, let's drop it. Not worth it. Early position. I'm feeling good about it, guys. We got some good people in the chat. We're playing Toit. It's a new Monday night after last week. Let's kick some Heine. That'd be nice. I don't know who we got on the old YouTubes. Let's take a look. Nobody. Oh, it says one's watching, but I think that's just me. All right, Kustash, what are you up to? What time is it over there? What time is it in your shack, Beast King? Nine 4 off, easy fold. That's what we like, easy folds. We got a little money in there because of the ante of 9 chips, but that ante won't hurt us much yet. Like I say, we're sitting in 4th right now, so of course it just started. Hey, Total Geek the First. What is up, buddy? Nice to see you chatting. We don't get to see that very often. 414. a.m. where Beast King 1980 is. He can let you guys know where that is. Maybe I shouldn't be battling where everyone's from. I was curious to know what time it was at where Kustash is as well. Over here in Gamerhood Studio, 7:15 p.m. Oop, here we go. Bahrain. I always say you're in Dubai, so that's not right. How what's Bahrain? Where's Bahrain at? I guess in some way, can you give us some thoughts on that? All right, here's a chance for us to stick it to Jasper. See what he thinks about that. Oh, we did it again, guys. We flop top pair. I think we'll down bet this time. See if we can keep him in it. Unless he hit like King Jack or something. We have to imagine we're ahead. All right, so he's still going for it. Now, last time we saw that he'll stick around and because he's fishing, he's trying to hit something. So I'm guessing he's looking for hearts. But maybe he has a King Jack, so... Yeah, just like last time, we just drug him around like fishing. Fished him in. All right, 2 a.m. where Kustash is, but he's still working. Nice. Nice. I'm working too here. I'm working the felts, buddy. Working the felts right now. Got a lot of energy. So it's 25 for us to get into here, and that would be, I mean, that's like 6 to 1. It makes no sense not for us to call, but we'll fold if Wolfie raises. Yeah, we got Squadouche, so we'll just check this down. Unless everybody checks it down. But see, we got to... Fatty Stu has to imagine that we have some of this, so I'm going to just play it once, see what happens. Everybody calls, so we're done. If 2 pair wins it, we win. That's good for me. Oh, he had an 8, so he had his beat. Yep. We'll give that to him every time. We didn't lose very much. I wonder what Fatty Stu had there, though. He didn't have an ace or a king, but he was getting into it. That's why I don't think the people in this game raise enough. They all want to limp all the time. I kind of don't like that. Because all you're doing then is allowing worse hands opportunities to come back and bite you in the ace. I've heard of Bahrain. Any idea why that would be? Is it maybe just because that's where you live? Is Bahrain, it's a whole island, a city, a country, what? I'm terrible with geography, I'm sorry. So while we're waiting on Beast King's answer to that, I don't remember what I was talking about. I think maybe I have a way to go over the standings. So for you guys who haven't realized what in the heck's going on here after 8 weeks and you're just showing up, we are playing in a poker tournament league. So every week we got... about 22 people, somewhere of 22 people. Maybe. I don't know, Kustash. Somewhere around 20 to 22 people. And we play Hold'em, starting with 3,000 chips. It's a multi-table tournament up to probably 3 tables or so. And then the blinds will continually go up, and there's an ante. So it's kind of a small stack tournament, and it happens pretty fast. Here are the actual standings. I thought you guys might like to see this. This is interesting. Where's the spreadsheet out? Here it is. So look at that. So these are the people's screen names. And then these are their real names. Maybe we should move past that. And then this is the date and how many points we got. So as you can see here, I am Hobbs 665. I did not do very well early, but this is for 12 weeks. Oh, cool, man. This is for 12 weeks, but you only keep the top 8. So just to let you see what my cards are, I'm folding. So we only keep the top 8 out of this. So these points over here might be a little confusing, but this guy is going to be doing really well because look, he was won twice. He's got 22, 22, 19, 15, 17. Those are all some pretty high scores. When you look at my garbage, I got 122 and an 18 and a 16. Now I'm going to drop 4 of these off, but my lowest is still probably going to be this 13, hopefully. And his lowest may not be a 13. Like, he may get better because he's already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scores with a lowest of 2 15s. Ooh, I got some pocket kings here. But we're only going to raise like normal. See what happens. I'll let you guys see what's going on. We got a hand brewing. Some pocket kings. All right, we got one caller. Get out of there, Fatty Stew. I'd rather go heads up here with this. Okay. So what we really don't want to see is a king, right? So he was in the button, so he could have almost anything. In the big blind is probably going to be, he might have an 8 or a 7. So we could target 2 pair hands and bet a little over half pot. He could have aces or ace 10 suited maybe. No, nothing. And Fatty Stew could have an 8. Hopefully he doesn't have a 7 because that would suck. But we're still going to down bet here. Keep him in the hand. I'll check him back, see what he's got. We might have been able to take him out, but I'd rather take it easy and not do that. So things are looking pretty good for us, y'all. We are in first place now. You guys can't, oh yeah, you can see it, first out of 20. So nice. I think someone's already knocked out as well. So we're smoking on this tournament so far. Let's just keep it going. Like I say, I mean, 5,600 at the final table is legit. Oh, 2 pair. Yep, he stays in. I'd rather chunk out some more people and get them down. So we got the old ace queen. All right, I told you we were going to make Roger pay one of these times. This is it. We got an ace queen. Give me those chips. Same thing here. We got 35 chips into 230. We almost have to call. We could get 2 jacks and an 8, you know. So we got ace 2 on the button. So we probably have some of these guys beat. They're all putting 140 chips in. But you know what? I feel like someone's going to put the squeeze on, and I'm not going to want to call. Might have been a mistake. Oh, it was. Look it. We flopped the straight. Oh, God. That's all right. I'm fine with it. We didn't lose anything. Someone could have 6-7 right now, and we'd be beat for all of our chips. Byron Raj does not have 6-7. He's got like a pocket pair. Maybe a set. We would have won all of his chips probably. I've never seen him play 6-7 in a raised pot before. But it's only 2 big blinds. It's not like a real raise, so I don't know. Let's see where we're at. Oh. That's not it. Journey status here. Here we go. Why isn't that showing up? That's weird. Hey. All right, let's get off of there. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know what happened to that, y'all. Trying to fix it. Four, 6. No thanks. Maybe if it was suited, I'd think about it, but probably not. We're playing tight tonight. Oh, as far as poker goes, I do both. I don't really feel like there's a ton of... So they usually say there's 2 main theories to poker, especially Hold'em. And that would be exploitation, when you're trying to exploit people by what you're calling by gut, probably. And the other one would be GTO, or game theory. So we don't have as great a hand as we've had in the past, but this is a good hand to play multi-handed when there's multiple people in the hand, because it can do a lot of different things. We can get a flush, we can get a straight, we can get some middling pairs. But anyway, in my opinion, there's not a lot you can do by gut online. You're just, you certainly don't have a lot of ways to tell what other people's cards are, other than the amount of time they spend making a decision. But they can easily exploit you while they're doing that, right? So that doesn't do a lot. So I really feel like GTO, or game theory, is the system or tactics that you should really follow as far as online play goes. So I would say that's what I do. And I would imagine someone has an ace here. To me, it's hard to believe someone wouldn't have an ace in this situation. So, or 2 diamonds. Either way, I mean, yeah, we got a backdoor straight opportunity. We have a backdoor flush opportunity. But they're not really nutted hands in any way, so I'm just going to fold. Like right now, we would have an inside straight draw, right? So the flush is gone. Right now, King Jack is a straight. There's 2 diamonds on the board. There could be a flush. It's just not profitable for us. There comes the diamond. We can only assume Oakman 2 did not want to see the diamond, and Jasper has a diamond maybe. Nope. So they both had pair of aces, like I said. Somebody had an ace there. All right. So I would say I definitely have tactical aspects that I use. Like all the stuff that I blabber about, position and squeeze plays, all of those are tactics. But I would say most people who've ever read a poker book know those. So that's not a big surprise. I usually try to share everything when I think about it. But if you guys ever have questions about specific plays that I make or why, please let me know. Really love to hear that. Kustash, have you? Oh, you were watching. I saw you say that you lost the stream, so you were watching the session. See this Byron Raj folded now. Last time I raised him when he just called. Oh, look at this. So we flopped 2 pair with backdoor straight and flush possibilities. Let's just check and see if he bets into us. All right, so now I'm going to bet. We need 8 of diamonds for a straight flush. We don't have it, but we do have 2 pair. But he probably has 2 pair too. All right, good. We just had to bet and he would just go away. So I do a lot with ranges. And when we talk about ranges on the poker table, what that means is depending on the position you're in and what you do in that position kind of normalizes ranges of cards that you have. All right, so here we go. We got a middle position person raising. So you're going to assume that he has probably like a pair or some face cards, right? Or some 8, we would call it. I'm going to fold. I don't have shit. But if we call in the blinds, like Wolfie for the cards, so he only needs 100 to call. And it's no real reason for him to call, not to call, really. There was 600 chips in the middle. It only cost him 100. But we are assuming that these guys have higher cards or middling pairs. And usually the blinds are going to have a lower or a wider range of what they're playing in any given situation. So when you talk about ranges, that's what that means, which is definitely a GTO or a game theory operation. So we had King 10. You can have anything in the big blind because a lot of times you're just going to be calling because it makes sense pot odds wise. So pot odds is basically the concept of, so I'm in the button, I'm going to raise. And a lot of times the button is just going to raise anyway. So a lot of people could raise in the button with a wide range of holdings. I actually am at close to the top of my range in these holdings. But this layout is normally going to actually go better to the small blinds range because they could have almost anything. All right, we got lucky though because we just popped top pair with a pretty good kicker. So we're going to put a little more pressure on Wolfie for the cards. Like he could have 8-6 here, definitely. He could have 9-7 here. So if he checks, we're checking back. He could try to steal it, though, on the river as well. Like I feel like he might have a 6 or an 8. I don't really know. I think any decent bet here we're going to call. Like 500 or less, we'll call. Anything bigger we'll have to think about. I'm checking it. All right, he just had a straight draw. A busted up and down straight is all he had, which makes sense that he would call that way. And he bet, which is called a semi-bluff. So, I mean, I can toss all sorts of things out to you about poker. But if you have any other questions, like if there's something that I say that you want me to extrapolate or expound on, just let me know. And I would happily do so. Happily, pleasantly, pleased to. So that's how that goes. Who else we got in the chat? So far, we got Beast King 1980, Kustash, and my man Total Geek the First. There's quite a few people watching, but nobody else is talking. They might just be bots. Probably just bots. So I got a nice message today on Discord. Someone said that they were watching my games and really enjoyed them. Of course, I was like, oh, which games you watching? I run a lot of games and I play a lot of games. Which games you watching? And then he said LFG. And of course, I was like, hey, Which LFG game are you liking? I have the Midlands, which is a West Marches low fantasy gaming game, and I also have the Sunday morning traditional low fantasy gaming campaign. And they said fresh blood, which was interesting to me because, I mean, really all that is like a 3 or 4 session series in the Midlands West Marches game. So that was pretty cool. Invited him to the channel. So he's hanging out on the Discord channel now. Maybe it's time. What do we got? 7:35. Wow. We're down to 19. I was trying to get the lobby to work, but can't. So I'm going to hook up over to the lobby, and I'll just fill you all in on what's going on. All right, so far we got 2 people knocked out. That would be Augie Pitcher 3 is gone. Ketter 9 is gone. So if we check the standings, you can see. Now, I put the standings in here so we could kind of get an idea. So Augie Pitcher was in second place up here. So he's got a low one, and that'll just get removed from that. So that's not a biggie. Here's My Cards was hot. He was just a little bit ahead of us. He's got 2 really high scores, a 22 and a 21, which we don't match up with. But he's already got some low scores, so a 5, a 16, a 3. And today he's only going to get a 1 or a 2. So good riddance on those guys. They were ahead of us, as always. Just another hand of poker. Oh, it looks like we got moved. We got moved tables. So we got 2 9-handed tables now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 hands now instead of like the 6 or 7 we were playing with before. And there's only 2 tables left. So all the chips are on 2 tables. We're in third place. Obviously, Ace Bauma here has a shit ton of chips. That's it. And then there's going to be another person with he's pushing him. He's pushing. I think we've seen him in the lead before. He really likes to push. So he's pretty loose at this point, and he's just trying to push with his chip stack. So in that situation, when the big chip stack is loose, we want to play tight, especially when he's after us. Now, if he's before us and he's out, then we can do whatever we want. All bets are off. So pretty interesting methodology. I think these are all tactics that I use, I guess, that I'm babbling about. So a lot of people on this table they don't have a lot of chips. But it also looks like they're raising pretty high. So this is a 2. I don't think we need to get involved in these hands. I'm just gonna, unless I got some serious stuff. Oh, dang it. See, makes me sad though. That'd have been nice. But we might have lost everything. Someone could already have a full house, but the chances for that are pretty slim. When you have a straight flush draw, you usually should be pretty excited about it. There's another one. So we had a flush. 9 gives us a straight flush or a 5. 9 of clubs or a 5 of clubs. I don't have anything I follow 99% of the time, Kustash. Yeah, because I feel like if you're doing the same thing 99% of the time, it's too easy to know what you're going to do at any given time. So you need to balance what you do. So you can't do the same thing in every situation, or someone can exploit you then. So yeah, so I don't do that. See, I would have had to call TG Fire right now, and he could have a full house. I'd have to call him just because a 5 of clubs or a 9 of clubs gives us a straight flush. But we already have a flush, so we don't really have any blockers for any of the big flush cards, though. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that I have any of those very strict rules. Just because I want to be balanced in the way I play. I want to show up sometime. I want people never really to know what I got going on. So that's one of my philosophies in poker, is if you never know what my cards are, then, and I sometimes know what your cards are, I got an edge. And there's not a ton of edges. A lot of it is involving luck. So the more you can do to try and erode the power of luck over the game, the better and more consistently better you're going to do. Like when I first started this league, I was not that good because I lost a lot of the stuff that I can get in a face-to-face game where we're all sitting around the table, where I can pick up tells, and there's way more things that I can use to have an idea of what your cards are, where I don't have any of those things in this situation. And just the structure, even though we're playing No Limit Hold'em, the structure is different because of the amount of chips and the time in between the blinds, all that. It makes it a very different game. In this game, you don't really have a lot of opportunities to create situations of manipulation. So when you have a lot of chips, like I can lose some hands and maybe balance purposely, play with bad cards to balance my ranges differently. But in this style, I mean, you can't lose chips or you're just going to be out, or you're going to be forcing yourself into putting all your chips in the middle of the table in flips. When I say flip, that means what the percentages of your hands are to win. They're so close that it's a flip. You might as well be flipping a coin to decide who's going to win. And that is not winning poker, is if you're doing a lot of flips for your stack. It's just not winning poker. I always used to say that you have to win a flip to win a tournament, and that might still be true. But in this format, if you're doing it for your stack, you're probably going to get screwed. Is Jasper? Nope, it's not time for Jasper. All right, so we got 4 guys. My hand is trash. I'm not even going to try and squeeze. We're just going to check her down. Even if we get a queen, we'll probably check her down. I feel like AP King 74 or 14 has something. Like I've said in the past, I know a lot of these guys, but not all of them. And honestly, you don't really get to know people in online poker that well because you're not talking. You're not really engaging in that way. So it's not as good, but as long as I'm close to making my money back and I'm still playing some poker, so I feel like I'm still working the brain in that way, I feel like it's money well spent. Jack 5, we're going to fold. Let's head over to the standings, and I'll show you what I mean. So if we go over, so I'm still highlighted. So in this league, we paid, oh, it's not wide enough. I can't go over far enough. That didn't work. In this league, we paid, let me see. In this league, we paid $50 to get in. So that kind of shows what the payouts are there on the bottom. End of year payouts. This is what you make. First place gets 400. Second place gets 250, 200, 150, 100. And that's for 22 people. We got Queen 3 again, so we're not going to play that. I'm folding it right already. Weekly payouts, this is the percentage you get because it depends on how many people are going to play. Not everyone has to play every week. So this is what you get. So this is the amount of points that week because different players are playing, so you're not always going to get the same amount of points. So that's kind of all interesting stuff. So anyway, you pay $50 and then you pay $20 every week that you play. So if you play all 12 weeks, you got $240 in plus the 50 is $290. So the reason I'm playing is for practice and to keep in it. I'm going to put in $290. So look, I got $196 so far. These are my winnings. So hopefully we can get some more. If we get to 290, then we played for fun. We got some stream content. We got, we just had a good time shooting the shit and playing some poker, keeping those poker wheels spinning. So that's where we are. We win one more time, we made our money back, because the winner always gets about 150, it looks like. 160 maybe. That's what I got last time, was 160 when I won. So that's what we're looking for. Anything we'll take, first or second, and we're out of the red. We're in the black. And then anything after that is just free money, basically. So that's good. But that's not why we're playing. We're playing this to stream it to you guys, hang out with you guys more, something to do while we're chatting, and like I said, keep the gears oiled. That's why we're doing that. Whew. So we're still in second place of 17. We haven't played a hand in an orbit. So an orbit is the deal goes all the right way around. So each person is the button and all the way around. So there'd be 9 hands to make an orbit. Look at that. That dude had king, queen. The other guy had ace, 9. So now we got shifted. Only 16 left. So now we're down to 2 tables of 8. And this is where we see who the other big stack is. We got slats 18, XXXXX. And all the other people don't have a lot. The quarter 25 has some chips. Slats has some chips. B-Fergs has some chips. But we got Oakman, Byron Rodge, SIUEI. They're short stacked. So that puts us in a different sort of position at this table. Every position's different, right? Every table's different. Where the blinds are, where your position is, all these things should be going into your decisions. See, AZ Styles just pushing these guys around. That's Andy Gramer. I know who that is. Oh, so we got king, queen offsuit. Decent hand. I think it's a raising hand. Most of the time I'm not going to limp, especially if I'm opening the bet. I would like to bet more, but this is just the standard. So we got the quarters and we got slats possibly calling, which I would assume he's calling. I wouldn't squeeze with only 2 people, but maybe he will. Maybe he's got aces. We don't know. We don't have a blocker to aces. We got a blocker to ace king, though. All right, nice. So we flop top pair. We got one of the best kickers we could have. So we're going to bet. It's going to be a bit of a down bet, 450. Say we got a piece, boys. We also have a possible straight draw. Ace king is what we should be afraid of, or king jack in this situation. And they didn't have either. So good for us. So we had a primo hand. We played it, and we got some primo chips. Nice. Nice. All right, Kustash, is it ready? Are we going to talk? Are we going to do our own recap of the session? I think it's time. That's the Crystal Shard book. So I think that's what we're going to do now. So for those of you guys who don't know, one of the games that I run on the channel is called Chronicle of the Cursed Axe. It is a low fantasy gaming campaign. We have finished. The last session was session 13. The first 2 sessions, however, were ended up in TPK. So the first 2 sessions are what I'm calling the prologue. So all the characters died in session 2 in that prologue. Session 3, 2 of the new characters died as well. So only 1 character survived. And then session 4 and forward is kind of what the campaign is, I would say. In that's so sick. Dominated, and he hits a straight. Yeah, I would expect him to fold after that garbage. All right, so let's look here. Just to catch you up a little bit. Session 10? No, when did Jason Weeb's joined the game. I'm not sure it matters. I don't know if we need to go over the whole campaign. All right, we got 2 guys. We got slats and the small blind in. Let's just get a bunch of spades. Oh, we got a 3 and a spade. Might cause us to lose a little more money to slats, because you know he's going to C-bet here. C-bet means continuation bet. It's possible he has an ace. He might not. Now we have a Broadway draw. We need a 10. So let's bet a little bit and see what happens. All right, so we didn't hit our card. Oh, we had a queen. We had a 3. It's all right. We'll take it. Let's go show where we're going to do some battling. We're not giving it up completely just because. All right, so anyway, we got ace 4 suited again. This is where we won a pretty big hand early. We're going to raise here. I'd rather he just folds, but now I'm going to down bet. See if he has a piece. So this fits his range better than it fits mine. But now an ace fits my range better because I raised. And so I'm gonna overbet maybe this ace, because so he doesn't really think, oh shit. God damn it. Hope he doesn't have one. He's probably got an ace, but does he have a higher card than us? And how high is it? And how much are we willing to find out? Yes, baby! Yes! Woo! He must not have believed we had an ace. So he tried to push us off of it. Nice. All right, so back to Chronicle of the Cursed Axe. So our session started, session 13 started in, well, I'll tell you how session 12 ended. First of all, the title of session 12 was called Sanguine Sagacity. And in the last few sessions, the characters had been exploring this trio of huts set on some hills just in the northern part of the Drelnor Forest, maybe a day or two outside of Crow's, a few days from Crow's Keep, and only maybe a day or two from their starting town called Willem's Rest. So they were on their way to this ruined keep, and exploring it for a group called the Mongers Coalition. They were taking care of that business, and then they happened upon these huts where they ran into these vermin known as scrats. And they got in a fight with them, and then they had to deal with these animated anthropomorphic trees. And so that was weird. Oop, we got some pocket queens. Let's hold that thought. We're going to have to raise here. Pocket queens, 3rd best hand in poker. But against ace king, we're flipping. That's what I'm talking about flipping. Byron Raj goes all in, we're calling. There's no way that we can't. All right, he just calls. So if an ace or king doesn't pop, we're probably going to shove him in. Slats is going to make us do things a little differently. I might have to play it a little more calmly. Oh, but we got a queen, boys. So we're smashing anybody but pocket aces, pocket kings, or jack 10. So there are 2 diamonds on the board. So I think we need to raise a little bit here. If we lose our whole stack to a set, then we lose our whole stack. We already got a set. There we go. Get out of our hand. I'm happy to take it down right there. Happy. Thrilled. All right. Ace 5 suited in early position. This is also... yeah. So I've been folding these. I've just been folding these right now because I'm so far ahead. All right. So where are we at? We got 5 minutes. The blinds raise. Oh, looks like we are going to take a break at that point too. So just to finish up and... oh, how did I end up in this hand? Was I the big blind? What the fuck's going on here? I guess I'll just bet and see what happens. Couldn't have been. Did I bet on accident? Hope nobody has anything. Yes. So sometimes you got to have luck. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, refill my water, take a pee. I'll be right back and finish that story. Until then, Kustash, you're in charge. All right, guys. All right. I'm back. All right. Still nobody chatting. Let's see what's happening on the YouTubes. That's not the YouTubes. Nothing. One person watching. Anyway, so, It is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton means money. I thought it would be apropos, Kustash. Apropos. All right. So I'll flip this over here. All right. So as you know, I've set the scene. They have been fighting this stuff. They found some information that made them fear maybe vampires, maybe they take all this information that they get underneath these huts with this strange anthropomorphic trees that are attacking them in bushes that seem to be sustained on blood, which is kind of weird. And they take this information back to Willem's Rest and deal with their contacts there. And a lot of things point towards this old abandoned manor on the hill near Willem's Rest. And they think maybe the Scrats are living there, and it's possible that this guy Tattoodayan is there. Tattoodayan is who Nadaya, which is I can't think of what her name is right now. I think I have it in here somewhere. What is Aaron's character's name? I should know that. That's bad when you don't even know what your player's characters' names are. Oh, Anaria. Here it is. Anaria. Anaria's mentor is Nadaya. And Nadaya gives some information that she thinks it may be. All right, thank you. That Tatterdaean may be there, and that's what that's who she's after, is this Tatterdaean person who is a person who got kicked out of basically the Mages Guild in Crow's Keep and has been doing some bad stuff beyond that. And he seems kind of like a druid. So Low Fantasy Gaming really doesn't make a distinction between magic users and clerics. There are no clerics, but the spell list includes magic user type stuff. And I don't really think there's any turning undead at all. I haven't even considered that, but regardless, they're headed towards this manor, and they get in. As soon as they get in there, they know something funky's going on, and they see rats, and they see that there's a secret path that people have been taken up into the manor. So there's something going on. They realize that there's some scrats hidden in there, and they get in a pretty big fight with some scrats in the ruin of Isden Manor. And they head down. They kill all the scrats above, but a couple escape and warn the ones below, and they get into a fight in the cellar of Isden Manor with more scrats. Basically, quite a few of them. One of the scrats ends up being like a scrat Hulk who is as large as the barbarian Nadiri, Hawk's character. And they look like they're going to get into a scrap, but there's also some kind of scrat wizard. And the first thing he does is gather a rat horde or a swarm and sick it on the group. And then he starts like using spells like the Black Spiral, which is kind of a hold person spell. And we got 100. So it cost me 100 to maybe win a million if I hit like a straight again or something. So we'll put 100 in, and if he raises, we'll fold. All right, so we got 2 to the straight. We need 2 more to get a straight. We're going to fold if anyone bets. Yeah. Anyway, basically the whole session was this running battle. There was some pretty cool magic shit that went down. When the swarm came in, Anaria used a sleep spell. Well, first half the group got paralyzed by the hold person spell from the mage, including Nadiri, who is locked in mortal combat with the Scrat Hulk, right? And that is nasty as shit. Bad news could be happening there. I don't even know what I'm going to do. Am I going to say it's like coup de grace if someone attacks you while you're held? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I hadn't decided at that point. Now you can come up here, Cleo joins the battle. Hey, guys. She doesn't really like being picked up like Maisie does. I think it's because she's fat. Big fat Cleo. We're going to fold our Jackson 5. So anyway, there's this big battle, but Anaria blasts out a sleep spell that puts the entire rat swarm to sleep, as well as the rat Hulk, most of the scrats around, and Nadiri. So Nadiri is asleep and paralyzed. But from there, Jason Weeb wasn't there. He got some new puppies, and he couldn't make it to the session. I'm assuming that's why he's not here. Ooh, we got the old hockey sticks here, guys, in the hijack, which is considered late position here, which is good. The only better position at this table right now in this hand would be the quarter 25. So we're definitely going to raise. Hopefully Raj just put his whole stack in, because we're going to call it if he does. But maybe AZ Style 54 wants to get in on that action. Nope, nobody does. We'll just take it down. Nice. Jack Deuce, insta-fold. All right, so that was a pretty fun moment in the fight. These characters are actually getting pretty tough compared to what I normally run. I mean, we got these are 4th and 5th level Low Fantasy Gaming characters, which aren't quite 4th and 5th level 5e D&D characters, but still way more powerful than 4th or 5th level OSE characters, you know, just to put things in perspective in the Gamerhood. So it's pretty interesting. They ended up. Oh, now we got snowmen. That's what they call pocket eights. Snowmen. Let's call Oakman, although I'm considering raising Oakman because we would mind taking his whole stack right now if we can get it. I don't really want to raise that much because it's a little more than I want to play for. I didn't realize I was in first. We're in first right now, y'all. Let's see what Oakman wants to do. Oop, he didn't put his whole stack in. So unless he has a pair, we probably have him beat. And he could have a pair smaller than us, or he could have... See, he's not going to raise with 9-10 under the gun like that. He's trying to tell us he has a pair. Oh, we got the same hand. Whew, that was a tough call for us. Kind of wish I hadn't raised so much there and we could have got somebody else in there. All the eights. All the eights were out right there. You don't see that very often. So we got an all-in. It's 400 more chips to us. Hopefully we can get some spades or a king. Hopefully he has like ace, queen or something. We got to call. We can't fold. All right, so we got 2 live cards. Oh, there's 2 spades. Spade. Spade. Oh. We split it because the hand, full house on the board. So we actually won until that last 10 came up because we had a king. The 2 pair would have played on the board. So we kind of got screwed, to be honest. But so we got ace-9 suited here in the big blind. We're going to raise again. We're going to down bet. And then C bet. Good. Hopefully he just goes if he doesn't have anything. You have a feeling about what? See, I got a little concerned about how fast I was allowing the characters to advance. I got a little concerned about that too. I'm not sure. What do you think? Oh yeah, it is. It for sure is a big difference. The way I do leveling in that campaign, I adjusted because I didn't feel like the characters are having enough time to really dig into the level. You know, is 3 sessions really enough time to really get a feeling for what that level or what it's like being that level in that campaign? You know, I don't know. I've never played characters this high, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it. I mean, it's a good opportunity, and we're going to see what happens the way we're going. I mean, we've consistently played quite a bit. The session ended pretty much. That's it. It was just a big fight, and those guys got away. I'm going to raise here with this king-queen. King-queen is called a marriage in Pinochle. I don't know what it's called in poker. We're going to call. It's 415 more. We could be behind. We could be dominated in this situation. Or you could have ace-10 and we got 2 live cards. So there's no reason we're not calling. Oh, we're fucked. We're dominated. Oh, we got him straight. Sorry, Raj. Like I say, sometimes you got to get lucky. And we're getting some lucky runouts. What we want to do is just keep a hold of our lead here and not let those lucky runouts, determine the way we're going to play the game. Because we know that they're lucky runouts. We're going to keep going. It's not like I wasn't going to raise with King Queen, and then it's not like I wasn't going to call him for 400 more. So, what are you going to do? Sometimes the cards just play themselves, in my opinion. And that's kind of what your buddy's talking about, Kustash, when they say that right now, if they're going to do the exact same thing in those situations, then they're allowing the cards to play themselves. Just so the cards are playing themselves, like you would Uno or, Canasta or Gin Rummy or any of those other games. Euchre. When you have enough chips or the opportunity, it's nice to be able to play the people and not necessarily the cards. I'm just going to give this to him. Look at that. He's got 750 to win 11. So, I mean, it's like 400. And is it worth it? We got garbage. No, we're just going to fold. There is a thought process that he's got one, even if he went all in, he had 1/10 or one or less of our chips. But then we're giving an opportunity for a good poker player to double his stack and give him more opportunity to beat us later. So we don't really want to do that. So we got suited Queen 8 here. We could definitely play this, but we got to put in 325. That's 3-1. That means we'd have to win this hand like 30, 33, 40% of the time. And we're probably not going to, so we fold. That's the implied odds. So we would have had 2 clubs. So maybe we win. I don't know. You have to compare pot odds and implied odds. Yeah, we probably would have won. Because he's not doing that with King Jack of clubs, right? But he could have Ace 10. He could have Ace 10 suited. But he most likely has pocket kings or Ace King or something like that. See, we probably could have knocked both of these guys out right here. Oh, but now he might have that king. I doubt it, though. Because we had the queen. I mean, is someone going to call that bet with king? Maybe. It's the big blind. He could have a king of clubs. He could have king anything. This is ranges. I doubt it, though. I would have called if I was in with a queen. It's a good bet, though. Shitty run out, 1 to a flush. It's pretty tough on B-Fergs there. Good op for the quarter 25. So we're going to fold. See, Slats is betting 3 times the big blind, which is usually what I would prefer to bet. And I've just been betting twice the big blind when I'm opening, is what they call in poker. Opening means I'm the first to get into the pot other than the big blind or the small blind. So normally when I play, I like to do 3 times the big blind. And I'm consistent with that because I don't want to change what I'm betting depending on what my hand is, for sure. Now, there is theory that you may want to change your opening bet depending on the stack sizes, the relative stack sizes compared to the blinds. That may make you want to. But when you're betting 3 times the big blind in the short stacked situation, I mean, if you're betting 3 times the big blind right now, you're betting 750 chips. I mean, most of these people don't even have close to 750 chips, and the people who do are probably going to shove on you. So if you're not interested, okay, that would have been nice. If you're not interested in playing for stacks at these short stacked levels, so 2,700, 2,500, there's no way that you should be betting 3 times the big blind. They can still call twice the big blind. They can still call 2x is what they call it, but they're not going to call 3x. They're going to raise or fold. So that's just my thought process. So, Kustash, what do you think of the Chronicle of the Cursed Axe compared to Fresh Blood? What do you like better? Ooh, primo hand in the big blind. So this is an unusual. This is like the top of the range in the big blind. So the only thing beating us here are pocket pairs. Definitely pocket aces, but we have that blocked. Possibly pocket king, but we got a live card, an ace versus that. So we know we're calling, but do we raise here? I think we're just going to call, but it would be nice to raise. Maybe we'll 3-bet it here and see what happens. I figure the quarter 25 is going to get in, but he might shove. Nope. So I don't think his hand's that great. But we might as well get rid of them. I'm just going to check here because I have a monster. I don't have any of this garbage. I still have a monster. I don't have any of this garbage. I feel like we can beat him if it comes to it. He's going to bet. So do we want to put 1,000 in here? Does he have a small pocket pair? We got 1,000 for 6 outs to win 3,000. Let's see what happens. Yes! I think we're good here, guys. I think we're good. Yep. We were good all along. Nice. We were good the whole time. Oh, I appreciate you saying that, Kustash. Thank you. They're different. They're very different. I think that the we're smashing this game right now, by the way. I'll check the tourney. Oop, I can't show you guys, but I'll check the lobby quick. So the closest person has 9,000 chips, and we got 15,000. 2-7 offsuit is the worst hand in poker, in Hold'em. Not necessarily all poker, but in Hold'em for sure. So yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Slats is in third. JC 2122 is in second. Ace Bauma, who was the big chip leader before, is in fourth with 6,000 chips. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people with 2,000 or less. It's pretty exciting. All right, we got the marriage again. This hand has done us solid tonight. So it's possible that we got some issues, but Slats is almost the perfect person to go against because he's got a big stack here. But if he doesn't have anything, or he could at least play it here. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's one of the other guys, he's going all in probably in this situation. But he can just call, yeah, still be in it. So this flop hits his range better than it hits our range. Now we got 1-2 a straight. All right, now we got a king. So now we got to call whatever he bets. He had ace king, he would have bet it bigger than that already. So let's overbet it. See what he does. When I say overbet, so I'm kind of betting at a higher rate than you probably should in that situation. Like sometimes I'd think half pot, 3/4 pot, but I'm betting like quite a bit on the river. And that makes it look like maybe it's a bluff. So that's what I was trying to do, is to get a call. I mean, I could have either taken him to Value Town, or you go for an overbet trying to do that, you know. And so it all depends on what you think is going to work at the time. It didn't work. I probably should have taken him to Value Town. I should have bet 1/3 pot and get a crying call or something. So I didn't get the maximum amount. That's what poker is. It's not about winning big hands. It's about not losing big hands and getting the best value, getting the best EV for your hand in that situation. Equity value. Equity is what EV stands for. Getting the hand equity for your hand in the situation that you're in. The best EV is going to win the most. It's going to win the most tournaments. It's going to win the most money. It's the best thing you can do in poker. And also, these are just my opinions, and I'm just like some slap dick playing poker, all right, against dudes that live in my hometown. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional. I've never wrote in a poker blog, vlog, nothing. I'm just playing poker and you guys are hanging out. That's pretty much what the situation is. So, all right, we're going up against AZ Style 54. We get mid pair. Let's see what he does. So this flop hits our range way better than it hits his range because he raised, right? So you figure he's got something better. So now I got two thoughts. He could have ace-9, right? Maybe he's got an ace-9, or he's got 2 diamonds. Do I want to worry about it for another, 5,000 or 3,000 chips? No, it's not worth it to me to double him up. I'll just give him the bet. But there was an opportunity for him there to fold or to call or whatever, and then we might have hit another card. I just wanted to see where I was at. I found out. Get off my hand. That's what he was telling me. So we got 13 people left. Nobody else is knocking anybody out. We got to knock everybody out in this tournament or what? Sometimes people do expect the chip stack to knock everyone out, the big chip stack. So I'm in the small blind, 150 to win 1,000. Gonna have to call. So this hits, the 3 and the 7 hits our range, but the ace hits slats 18 triple or quadruple X range. So when an ace comes, I almost kind of expect anyone who opened to have an ace. They don't always, and I don't always go for it, but it's kind of one of my thought processes. I mean, there's times to sit around there, but is queen 9, queen 4, are these the hands you want to go to war with? I mean, I'll fight a battle with them, but I'm not going to war with them. Here we go. Aces versus kings. Classic. Oh, and the king hits. Oh, quad kings. Oh, my God. Well, we're just glad somebody else is knocked out, but that's painful when you see that shit. Painful. We're going to raise here. Early position. Pocket 9s. 99. Sorry, Fergs. Maybe we can hit a 9. Make me feel a lot better. Or undercards. Make me feel good. Because I got a pocket pair. Slats likes to take a lot of time in this position. Jesus. We're going to bet once. See where we are. Look, I'm going to make it look like a crying bet there. I'm making it value town. Yeah, I don't have any of those. Does he have an ace? I don't know. So he's done that twice now. He's raised us twice when we've bet into him. So next time we're probably not going to do it like that. We're going to check and then we're going to shove in a big time maneuver. So does this guy have ace king? Does he have something lower? I'm really considering calling him with these suited connectors here. Because he's been waiting, right? He's just been sitting there. I'm going to call him. We didn't want to see a pocket pair, that's for sure. Nope. I was hoping he had ace king, but an ace popped anyway. So, and a 7 popped as well. So that was our first mistake, and it cost us. It cost us $2,400. Pretty cheap. We're close to the person in second now, though. So that was our first mistake. He had pocket jacks. I was hoping he had ace king, but he hit it anyway. So I'm trying to hide the power of my hand by checking there. I should have raised because he probably would have folded. But so we got a jack of hearts, which is a decent card. We don't even. He may have one of these. A 6 is what I guess he has. Now we have nothing. King 9. So we just outkicked him. So 1,400, we won 700 back, so we won a third back of that loss. So all right. Someone's talking to me. What's this? Oh, Gaming NBS is going. I almost forgot that happens tonight. All right, 950. We got 150 to win 1,000. We got a call. I guess we're just letting the cards play us right now. So we got none of it. Ooh, are we down? Oh, we're down to 10. So a couple people got knocked out on the other table. And that's part of it too, is these people are all laddering up. They're trying to, you know, get as many points as possible for league. It's not just this tournament. Me, I'm mostly in just this tournament because the chances of me winning the league or getting in the money are pretty slim unless I, you know, final table out. I'd have to final table out, which I'm going to try to do. And we got a much better shot of that. But, you know, I don't know for sure. I'm just trying to get my money back and then win each session. So I may take more chances than those people are in that situation. But I think that'll be even more pronounced when we get into the last few weeks. We are in the last few weeks, I guess. This is 9, so there's 4 left. Oh, we got the old pocket late queens again. The ladies. Maybe we can stack somebody here. We're going to go for it. Hopefully we don't lose a shit ton. Like usual, I'm just going to double the blind. That's what I've been doing. I don't want to show too much strength. No ace king is all I'm really asking for here. I'll definitely take a queen. Damn it. We didn't really want to see an ace. And so like I said, I don't really want to bet into AZ Styles without the nuts now because he's raised me every time I've bet into him. But I think we're going to call small bets just because it's hard for us not to. We made the final table. Hopefully he checks here. Check, 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 check. Fuck. So does he have an ace? That's the question. Does he have an ace? What do you guys think? Is it worth half my stack to find out? No. That's why we don't want to see an ace in that situation. And he might have been thinking I was just trying to push him around. You didn't think he has an ace? Why not, Kustash? Just because he's pushed me around every time and I've folded? I'll outplay him when we get to smaller hands. But fuck. We're not really getting very good here. I'll bet it once to see if I got it, but I'm pretty sure Jasper probably has it. We'll down bet. We'll just fold him. So we know Jasper 1522 will do a lot with his hand. So we kind of got screwed there, guys. We lost, 7,000 chips there. We're in the middle of the pack now. We're gonna have to play more. But this is the goal, is to make it to the final table, right? Now the goal is to make it top 5 so we get in the money. Would have been nice to stay up there and get there, but we didn't make it. So we got to shake that off. We got to have short memories, and we got to play to win. That would have been nice last hand, eh? When I had the old 10-9. I used to be a big fan of 2-pair. But it kind of makes me nervous now more often than not because I've seen how easy it is for like a pocket pair. Like say someone has aces, you get 2-pair and you're all fired up, which is good. It's a good situation. But all they need to do is hit another card on the board that isn't yours and they win. So it's put you into it's not as good of a situation as you might think. So we're wanting to ladder up and we're getting garbage. But that's what happens. I mean, the cards are going to even out eventually, and you have to be able to ride. You have to ride those situations. Let's go for a walk. Walk, 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 walk. So a walk is when you're in the big blind and everyone folds. Walk, 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 walk. Oh, dang. All right, we'll have to get Oakman later. All right, we got a piece. So he kind of showed weakness. Yeah, he showed weakness there. So we could put on some pressure. When you check, when you bet and someone calls, that can feel like weakness when the next person checks. And that's why position is important in poker, because you get to make the last decision of what's going on. All right, so we're at the final table. It seems like a good time. We've been at it an hour and a half. We got maybe 1 hour left. So tomorrow night is the Old School Essentials actual play. I'm going to fold. Old School Essentials actual play. White Sands. The full title is White Sands of Opjamar, but I mostly just call it White Sands. It's a fun game. I play it with a lot of people who've played a lot of sessions of Kalmata. And it is Old School Essentials with my home rules, my home brew rules. We're going to fold. But on Wednesday, we're going to have another episode of Hobbs and Friends, and that will be with none other than Arlen Walker. The reason this is important is because it fits right into the new project that I've been working on with Arlen Walker. Oh, shit. So he's got 1,700 in there. He's probably got a higher ace than we do. So do we call him for 1,700? This is a good hand. We probably should, but we're probably dominated. So let's just fold. Anyway, I would like to call that most of the time because we might get there, but we're probably smarter not to. Let's just wait until we got a good hand to get him. Or I would be happier like that to go with two, like 9-8, like suited connectors, 9-8 of diamonds in that situation. Because if he has an ace-king, then we have the chances of us hitting that is better than us hitting if he has ace-king and we have ace-6, because only the 6 is live, but the other way, both cards would be live. So we don't know what he had. He could have had pocket twos for all we know, but that's just one of my thought processes in that situation. All right, so back to the project. So I and Arlen are starting a new podcast together, and maybe new podcast isn't even the right thing to call it. We have a new project together, which is going to be recorded and streamed here at the Gamerhood. It is called the Libram Society. It's called the Libram Society, and it is a book review, story review, variety show, pretty much. So, and it's going to be set up for people on the stream, and then it'll just be recorded, possibly edited, maybe not. I don't know. We might just take the flat and turn that into a podcast, or maybe I'll try to edit it. I don't know if I'll have my editor do it. I don't know if we're going to pay for an editor to do it. I don't know yet, but what the Libram Society is the first thing we're going to do. Let me jump off here. So, King 2 suited. We got one caller, but I don't like it. So the first thing we're going to do is give you a sneak peek on Hobbs and Friends of what the Libram Society is going to be. Like I said, it's a book review variety show, And the first book we're going to do is by Steven Erikson. And it is called Gardens of the Moon. It's book 1 of the Malazan Book of the Fallen. All right. I mean, it doesn't even call itself book 1. It calls itself a tale of the Malazan Book of the Fallen, which is pretty interesting. So I don't know if you guys know, but Malazan Book of the Fallen is probably, it is. I always say that it is. It's my number 1 all-time favorite fantasy epic series / tale. And we're really going to review the entire thing. But the format is going to be a little different. So we're going to do it in pieces because the books are pretty dang dense. We're also going to apply the stuff in the book to RPGs. All of them, we're going to do that, and stuff that we would take out and maybe what system we would use if we were going to run a campaign in that intellectual property. Just, it's going to be a lot of role-playing game, book review type stuff. It is our intention never to review a Appendix N book. I don't want to step on the toes of my bud Jeff Goad and Hoy and do anything with the... we're going to raise here just because I don't ever call. I never open. I don't ever limp. That's what they call limping in. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Anyway, as far as it goes, we don't... so if he goes all in, I'm going to call. Yeah. 2. All right, so this hits our range way better. Kings, queens. This hits our range. So I think that we can bet into this. Shit. That's not good. If he checks again, we'll check as well. Maybe we'll try it again. Yes. Nice. Nice. We're back in the lead, boys. Back in the lead. That's exciting. Yeah, so every other week we're going to do... So every other week we'll work on one of the Malazan Book of the Fallen. We're going to go all the way through this book first. And then every other week, we are going to do a short story or a novella, something that a person could read in that 2-week span. Because what we really want is you guys to be involved. We want you to read the same thing we're reading. And so you guys can have questions. You can get involved. You can have your own ideas. You can, just really be involved. And it's going to happen on Twitch and YouTube primarily. So I will be in the Twitch chat. We're going to have Arlen Walker he's got his own podcast. It's called Live from Pelham's Wasteland. He's going to be in the YouTube chat and he will interact with all you guys. And maybe we'll be in both sometimes. I don't really know, but we're going to multi-stream here at the Gamerhood. I'm super excited about it. So we're going to do a test run on Hobbs and Friends on Wednesday. And it's just going to be the prologue of Gardens of the Moon. So if you get the book and you want to know what the hell we're talking about, you want to kind of see or get involved, then that's the way you could do it. So that's what the project is. And I think the next story, if I get it in time, is going to be something that Arlen likes from James Morris. So the short stories are going to not be Appendix N, right? They're going to be post-Appendix N or pre-Appendix N, or even maybe something that we really liked, coexistent to Appendix N. So anyway, that's the plan. You guys are going to see a teaser. We're going to do a regular old Hobbs and Friends episode. We're going to talk about Arlen and the cool stuff he does, like his podcast and his unique look at different game systems. We'll talk to him. He's just one of my buddies, another podcaster. I play with Arlen in, see now this wouldn't be a bad call. But I'm already in first place. Let's make Jasper do it. He's got more chips in the middle. Oh, he folded right away. I was thinking about it, Ace. But I'm happy to fold out and let everyone take care of shit. I don't need to be the one to knock people out. So yeah, we're gonna do a regular Hobbs and Friends episode. So you'll get all your favorite segments, everything about you, the legacy, epitaph, all those things. And in the middle, as the main thing, we're going to talk about probably a lot of stuff you just heard tonight, honestly. We're going to talk about the project, the Libram Society, and we're going to review the prologue of Gardens of the Moon. So the prologue... I'm actually leafing through the book here. Is only a few pages, right? It's like 5 or 6 pages, but it does have a couple. So like every chapter has like a poem or something that is written by the author Steven Erikson, by one of the characters usually, that pertains to that chapter. We're going to probably go by books. So each individual, the Malazan Book of the Fallen is 10 books long. So, and inside of each of those books is multiple books. Like this book is 450 or something like that pages. And so each book inside this book is... So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. And they're going to be anywhere from 100 pages to 50 pages. And the plan is to, just discuss each of those books and then move on to the next book, which is called Dead House Gates. I have it over here as well. So pretty exciting stuff. I hope you guys get into it. So here we have a situation where the big blind only has 864 chips. So we're going to raise him with ace 9 and kind of force him to play any hand that he has. Hopefully everyone else just gets out of the way. This is a place where I'd rather have raised more. But at the same time, I don't want someone who has more chips than me. Is AZ Style 54 going to try and make a move on me again? Yeah, he better not. There we go. We got him. Oh, there's an 8. All right, see? What are you going to do? We had him beat, but like I said, sometimes 10-8 is better off than an ace nothing. So, what are you going to do, guys? Now, see, now I can limp along with someone else. We'll get into the hand. It's something I can play later, but... Now, he probably has a good hand. Like, would he have went all in if he had aces, though? I don't know. I'm going to call. Oh, he's raising more. I'll fold. He can take him out. Kings. And there's a king. I'm not going to get to take out Ace Bauma here. This is kind of a bloodbath, y'all. 9 people getting after it. Yeah, I haven't got one of the books. Like if you guys have any suggestions for short stories or anything like that, which they could be a short story that are in like a larger book. Like I convinced Arlen to get the first book of the Thieves World or the Sanctuary books, which is called Thieves World. And I love those stories, and there's short stories in that book. So we might do one of those short stories, but we are going to let you guys know what the next short story is going to be. So you got a week. Oh man, look at that shit. Oh my God. He was all excited and still nothing. That's good because it knocked down somebody else who has a lot of chips. All right, let's raise this to 1,000. Let's see what happens here. We got a little ace 10. What's Oakman gonna do? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get some free blinds. Oh, sorry, man. You could get the audiobook or a PDF or something. This book is kind of hard to find, actually. This whole series is. I don't know, 5-6 years ago, I told my brother how good it was, and he bought the. He got them from like some book club online that you can get all the hardcovers, and they look sweet. But I just got this one recently. I've read the series before. Oop, we're in a hand here. 8-6. Oh, we got a piece. He got a piece. Let's just fold. Here is book 2. Oh, wait, this isn't book 2. I don't even know what book this is. This is much later. But you can see how big this book is. So 500 pages. How many pages do you think this some gum is? Pretty crazy. Yeah, 900 pages. A lot of these books I actually read on my Kindle, but and I had some in this form, but yeah, I wanted it like this. All right, I'm not getting involved in this. I'm trying to get them. I really like this version of the. So this isn't the mass paperback, right? This is the bigger version. I think they call it the merchant copy or something like that. So this is bigger. So if you compare it to like the old Player's Handbook for 2nd edition. So this is 8.5 by 11. The Player's Handbook is. Player's Handbook is 8.5 by 11. This is like 5 by 6 or something. 4 by 6. I don't know. Anyway, that's what it is. So we're kicking ass, guys. We've gone through most of my... This is maybe a mistake because he's big blind again, and I don't really want to lose more chips to AZ Style 54. I may not have a choice. Will he fold once? Do we put him to the test once? It looks like he's going to fold, actually. Yes. We're in second, though. Did Oakman knock somebody out? Did I miss it? Oh, he just must have in this last hand. Oakman had 2 paired jacks and 6s versus 8s and 6s. All right, Ace Bauma's gone. We're in second place. So, yeah, anyhow, that is it. If you guys want to get involved in the next Hobbs and Friends episode, number 70. I'm going to put out number 69. I'm releasing it tonight after this tournament. And then, well, yeah, I'll probably release it while I'm watching. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. 5? Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm going to release Hobbs and Friends number 69 with Spell Sword LLC, talking about the evils of Ilmire. Yeah, we recorded that a while ago, I guess. It feels like a long time ago, last weekend maybe. And I think I had the episode. I just fucked it up, guys. I just didn't release it. I don't know why. I don't have a good reason. Just haven't released it. I think I had it on Thursday and I didn't release it. Dumb. That's the day I normally release, is on Thursdays. I'm getting fatigued and tired. I gotta get up early tomorrow. Pretty exciting, though. So who in here is going to raid Gaming and BS after this? Anybody? Is anyone actually even in here other than Kustash? So I would say my 2 favorite authors right now are Joe Abercrombie and Steven Erickson. Malazan Book of the Fallen is really interesting because there's another author involved, and so it's really kind of tales that came from their role-playing game that the two of them did. I think Erickson is a anthropologist. Is that what it's called? Anthropologist. So he is really into layer upon layer of civilizations, which I love. And some of this you're going to hear over and over during the Libram Society as we go through all those books for sure. Uh-oh, Jaspers. See ya. All right, down to 8, you guys. Down to 8. We're in 3rd place, but I will take it. We're on pretty much even with Slats and Oakman, so not enough to worry about. I'll take it. We just got to get rid of these other slackers. Like I said, I didn't want to give Oakman a lot of chips too late. Let's check over and see the standings. Like, how many of these people are even like close? So Oakman is right above us, 98 points. Slats is right below us. Super interesting. But look at Slats' last two events, 22 and 20. This scum sucker's figured it out. So he's got 22, 20, 17, and then garbage. We got 22, 18, 16. So he's definitely above us. So we still gotta stick it out. We gotta do work. Almost anybody can maybe win this thing. All right, so we're up against JC 22, 122 with old Jack 3. We got a straight draw here. We need an ace or a 6. We'll probably call a little bit of a bet. God damn. 1,000 seems like a lot. But we'll see what happens. Make him nervous. So he might check now. I doubt it, though. Yeah, he's just going to go for it. I'm just going to fold. That sucked. We're all pretty close, really. We're going to have to... We have a lot of chips. We're not worried about that. We got over 10 big blinds, so... So our range is much lower, right, than JC212. What I'm going to try to do is see if I can't tell them I have this, even though I don't. Nope, that's not going to work. Fuck, Hobbs. So the quarter 25 will go for it no matter what. See, this looks like I'm giving up because I bet and then I folded. Yeah, and he's all in. I didn't have anything. But I'm going to do the exact same thing when I have the nuts and take them down the river. Now we're almost in last. Just by two bad plays in a row. We donked off 3,000 chips. We really haven't been getting too good at cards. So if we got knocked out now, we get 16 points, which isn't bad, but it's not what we're looking for. Now we get to see what AZ Style 54 had all these times when he tried to make moves on people. Oh, he's dominated. Needs a jack. Oh, now he needs a 9. No. I said good day. Nice! Good God. So we're still in it. 6. We need one more person to go out. And we're in the money. Which really is our focus. We need to get in the money. But to go out last place, it's only $36, which is I mean, decent. When you say it's only 16 more than I put in, it doesn't matter because we were already going towards the end total. And we have, just to go over that again, right now we have $196 and we need 100 more. We just need $100 more. And so 36 gets us third of the way there. Oh, it's break time. I'm going to take a pee. Kustash, you're in charge. All right, I'm back. All right, did you say that it was, what time did you say it was at where you are? You said it was 2 a.m. there. So now it's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m.? What time do you start working and why are you only working at, why are you still working at 2 a.m., brother? Do you start work soon? Do you only work? Is that your normal? Are you like a midnight shifter in programming? I saw that you were compiling. Nice. Nice. You young whippersnappers. Party hardy. I don't do any of that anymore. Too old. Too wise. Besides, if I was out partying all the time, how would I be able to do all these games? That's cool. Still, that's, you got up at 2. Did you start working then, or did you not start working till 4 or 5? Or, I mean, whenever you want, though. I guess you could do it any day, right? Oh, so 6:30 p.m. -6 GMT is Central Time. So that's what we're doing it on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Hopefully I have some overlays done because I haven't done anything yet. It was my anniversary weekend just a couple days ago. So I didn't do much. I ran the games and that was it. I say I didn't do much, but really, on Friday night, I ran a 3-hour game of OSC in Calmata. And then I played for 2 hours in the Night Below game. And then I ran a 4-hour game of Calmata the next morning. And then I ran Cursed Axe, 4 hours of LFG Sunday morning. And then from 12 to 3, I played 2nd edition D&D. So it is day 7. And I've played 21 hours 21 hours of gaming. That's not counting poker. So that's pretty much what I do. Work, play D&D, or prep for D&D games. That's about it. It's exciting, though. I enjoy it. It's obviously what I like to do, or I wouldn't be doing it. All right, we're back. We got a monster 10-7 under the gun. Let's fold that shiitake. Let's check into the phone. I know we lost Super Beast. He's playing LFG. Any of you guys still using MeWe out there? Oh shit, I should check the YouTube. See if anybody's over there. Oh, it's Corey C. Corey C says we should double down. I wasn't even looking at the chat over here, Corey C. Sorry about that, buddy. All right, new hand, big blind. Jack 8 suited. A little mid-sized. Oh, I'm in 6th place. I'm at the bottom over here. But, I mean, I just went through the blind, so that's not a biggie. Mid-sized double gapper. I like it. I'm fine with it. We're suited. We're going to go 4 ways to the flop, it looks like. That's Oakman. Gets a little crazy. He folds. 3 ways to the flop. All hearts. All red. We are in luck, guys. So this actually leans itself closer to the big blind's range than it does either of these two jackwagons. If he bets, I'm considering raising. But do I really want to do that? He could actually have hearts. So a half pot bet size. I think we're just going to fight another day. It's very possible he was bluffing. We're hope we're eventually going to get a hand, right? Can we be card dead all the rest? We can. I mean, right now we're at what? 8 times 8. We're 8 big blinds. That's what we needed last time was 2 diamonds. We probably would have shoved. He's definitely putting the pressure on, isn't he? He's going to slow down here. He slows down and he's got his 11,000 chips in the middle. Wow. Pocket 4s versus pocket 2s. We would have won that with our 10. All right, here we go. This is perfect. We're in... Oh, shit. We're in the button. I figure he's got a bigger ace than us. Could have king, queen suited, king, jack. Does he raise there? Do we go all in for it? Maybe he gets knocked out here otherwise. Let's just fold. God, I'm playing like a poontang, guys. There we go. There we go. Good fold. Good fold. Good fold. So we could have done that. That's I was considering doing that, but it's a good thing we didn't. hope he just calls. Folds. This guy likes to bet. Pretty much putting us all in here. Pot-sized bet. Why would he bet that much if he has an ace? But he knows, I mean, if I raise, I'm not doing anything, so I got to fold. So that fucked us. That ace fucked us. Otherwise, I think we're fine. So now it's all in or nothing. And it's soon. Unless we can get my cards was hot knocked out. So we got somebody else watching at YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. And now we got like 4 big blinds. That's it. There's nobody we're going to chase off, so hopefully we just got a monster. Ooh, unless he goes out right here. Yes. Yes. We're in the money, guys. Yes, we made it. We made it to the money. That's our goal. Always get in the money. So that's legit. Yes, we got to walk. Look at this shit. All right, we're only half down. Maybe we can make something happen. If it folds to us, we're shoving. God damn it. So let's fold. We're only down 350. We can make it another blind. Nope. Not here. We made it, but I don't know if we'll make it any farther. It doesn't look good. No cards, guys. We haven't got any cards worth of Patupi. We got a lot of them early, though. That's the problem. We're just hoping that it would shift back, right? All right, here's something brewing. 10,000 in the middle. Just checking down. See what happens. We're all in, guys. Yeah, we stole a blind. Nice. It would have been nice to get something decent here. Maybe we can get another walk. Fold, 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 fold. We'll take a check. See, get a free card. Oh, we got a piece. As long as he doesn't have a king. Last time I did this, they had a king. Let's see what happens. Yes. Yes. As long as he didn't have a king, we were fine. And even if he had a king shit, he was still in a tough position. So all 3 of us are close, and those 2 are the monster stacks. So they could choose either to push us around, or they could just get out of the way and see who makes it. It's interesting to see, you know, what tact they take. I think we've seen JC2122 just get out of the way most of the time. All right, this is what we had the one time. So let's see what they do. Is it worth our whole stack against a quarter 25? He could be doing this with almost anything. Let's just call. Maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, no. We've been playing tight tonight. Let's keep it going. It's been working for us. Maybe we should just go on fucking... We've been playing... Ace-5 is the best hand we've had in who knows how long. And we've been playing pretty well with what we've got. All right, so this might be the end of the quarter, 25 right here. Maybe we can ladder up. We would have had a king. We would have had a top pair there. We would have shoved. Interesting to see what happens. We're not in the best position, though, fellas. Maybe we'll get another walk. Yes! That gets us through the blinds. Oh, God. This hand is so bad. Normally, I would say we got 6-1. How many times we really need to win in order for that to work? I don't know. But it's garbage. So we're not in last place, guys. And he's going to get hit with the blind. So he may be going all in. And I'm talking about Oakman 2. So I'm going to be in the button next, which is dealing, which is the spade there. Looks like an upside. It looks like a red spade with a star in it. Poker stars. So Queen 4. Trash. But Oakman 2 is going to have to make a move pretty soon. And honestly, so is the quarter, right? But not as much. Oh, he's making a move right here. See if JC 222-122 has anything. Nope. Oh, goodness. Here we go. So we're going to just do our regular raise here. If anybody gets squawky, we're shoving in a heartbeat. Hope for some high cards. And if everyone folds, I'm happy with that too. Yes, I'll take it. Now, hopefully Oakman 2 gets his blinds taken away. Because still, we only have 7.5 big blinds. That's not good. Normally at 10 big blinds, you need to be shoving. Oh, Oakman. Oakman. This could be it. Now, see, the 6-3 fits Oakman's range, but the queen could certainly fit into Slat's range. He's saying he has something. Nope. Oh, nice. So we don't know if he got lucky or what, but... Oh, here we go. Someone raises us for shoving. Yeah, we're calling this. This could be it, guys. Oh, fuck. Right off the window, an ace. Such garbage. Aces are stupid. All right, good game. We made it. We got 5th place. We made some money. Ace 4, he's calling. God damn, he's dominated. I'm surprised he called that. He just got lucky. He's just like, fuck it. Kind of tells us what kind of garbage he's been playing with the whole goddamn game, though. That's for sure. Ah, well, it feels like a big disappointment now that we're out. But I got the information out to y'all. We got to play some poker. We got in there. And that is that. Shutting down the YouTubes. Oh, well. Yeah, we had him. We had a very big chance to beat him. He had 3 outs and got it. So what are you going to do? Anyhow, let's raid Gaming and BS as is our norm. Anybody here, please join the raid and then take off. Don't take off yet. See if we can help out Gaming and BS. Get them. So hit raid now. Hit raid now. Nobody's going to raid. You son of a biscuits. I'm raiding by myself. Oh, nice. I don't even know if it's over or what.